All right, guys, this is a 1962 Corvair 95 van that we picked up last weekend. I meant to do the release video on it last weekend. I forgot to take the video when I left the shop on Sunday, so it's a little bit late. I'll flip this thing around, show you the inside as well, what we're going to do to it. But this will start as soon as we finish the 84 Chevy, and this is for sale as well. Someone wanted to buy it today, they could. We got a little bit of work to do to it. I'm gonna point that out when I flip the camera around. But see, I don't want to trip as I walk. But there she is. I have all the headlight bezels, the grille, etc. But let me flip it around and show it to you. All right, this is the 1962 Chevrolet Corvair 95. Inside the van, I'll show it. The body's in really good shape. We got a couple areas to pull out and work on, but that's okay. We enjoy doing things like that. But we have both of the headlight bezels. Actually, there's like 3 or 4 in there. We do have the grille. The guy's got to drop that off for me. Overall, the body is in really, really great shape. That back there looks crazy, but don't worry about it. Let me see if I can get a camera for you. You can see some of the work we have to do on it. So we have to, you get to do some engine work on this one and some rear end work. You see we have to replace the yoke that pulls this axle back in. I have that on order already, and we'll get that in before we take it off the trailer. But it's a rear engine van, all original. Pretty cool to pick this up. Everything, you know, is in fantastic shape. The body all the way down, as you probably can't see it, I'm trying to show it to you guys. Has a lot of surface rust on it, which would be great for a patina color, but we're not going to do that. We're actually going to paint this thing, and we'll push that back in when that wheel comes down off of it. But let me see if I can get inside and show it to you. I'll show you some things we got to work on the outside too. But here's the inside. To me, it looks awesome. All metal. Just the seats that go in here. There's everything that came with the van here in the back. But we're gonna basically sandblast everything in here, paint it all one color. We already have all the door trim. The guy had actually started working on this thing. I started buying parts for it. But really no interior, no leather, no plastic, not really a lot of anything. The dash is pretty simple, you know, in terms of that. But man, I'm excited to get this one started. Let's walk to the other side. Here's the back. Nothing too excited about that. No damage to the body lines, which is what I really liked about the van. Those get really tough when you start trying to repair them. We have a door for this on the inside of the van, so we're not going to spend any time on it. We're just going to take this off and replace it. And then this down here, we're going to pull out. That should be pretty easy to do, and keep it all straight. This door is good. Got some things to do on the inside here because the door latches are not latching. That's why we have the bungee cord. However, it's going to be a really cool project, and this is up for sale. I would sell it today if somebody wanted to buy it, but I really want to restore it first. But if you're interested... All right, so this is the new project that we have coming after we wrap up the 84 Chevy. The 78 F-150 is... Get my finger going the right direction over there. That is mine. It's not... I hadn't really thought about restoring it to sell. I want to restore it and drive it around. However, if someone was really interested in 78 F-150, reach out to me. But what we want to do on these projects like this isn't build it in my vision. What we want to do is we announce these things that are for sale, and we really want to have a buyer who is interested in partnering in terms of what you want the van to look like, or the truck look like, or the car to look like. And we'll come up with a budget and what we're going to sell the van for, or the car, whatever project we're working on. So if you're interested in a 62 Corvair van, and these things are, man, this thing is pretty cool. I didn't know a ton about them, but there's a huge community around these. There's a huge following around them. There's a national Corvair registry that you can look into. But we hope if someone's interested in this van to partner with me on the color, the trim, wheels, things like that. There's not a lot that goes into these things. You saw the inside; they're all metal. But it is for sale, and that's what we're looking to do. You know, so if you're interested, you know, I'll throw my email up here on the screen as well. But it's also in the YouTube bio. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Desert Spur, and our email is there as well. But stay tuned for this one. It's coming here as soon as we wrap up that Chevy, and I'm looking forward to getting it done. Appreciate you guys watching.